everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue and I am back for another Black Ink Crew review. So you gonna jump down? Word? I thought we was gonna chill. See how she be? Finicky. That's how hoes be. Anyway, y'all, clap back. Let's get into this Black Ink Crew episode. It's actually on right now, and I'm about to just get into my notes. Let's go. Oh shit, and his court date being pushed back, okay? He goes in there with this retarded ass lawyer who just got the tapes that are out, it's 8 tapes in there, 8 hours long or some shit like that. Either way it go, they gotta postpone for another date. And I'm not saying he's a bad lawyer, but I'm saying that you could have got a better one. Like, you're not in jail now, so he must be good. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? How long we've been waiting for a conclusion to the saga of whether, oh shit, is going to be somebody's bitch in jail or not. You know what I'm saying? No offense, but come on now. Come on. I don't care how big and tall you are. I don't care how hard you think you are. A nigga that's in there for killing everybody is much harder. Anyway, so the thing I wanted to talk about in this scene was his girlfriend / about to be fiance, current baby mama. She's talking like this, but giving me this. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Her voice is irrelevant. What really annoyed me is here. You are big and pregnant for a nigga, and you don't know that the nigga has a record? Really? 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 Lyric, did you have a record when we met? Do you have a record now? Yeah. Oh, all right then. You know why? Because I was there. There are plenty fucking people that don't ask questions because they don't want to be annoying to the other person. Fuck out of here. If you have a problem with me asking you about yourself, we need not fuck around. You know what that mean? That mean we going steady. We just be fucking around, okay? No, we not together. No, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Going steady.
We ain't going steady. I thought you know me. Like, we just cooling it. The scene that was the most like, oh my god, this episode of Black Ink Crew was when C's mom, which am I the only person that thought that C's mama was dead? Okay? We all knew that the dreads lady was his for play mama, okay? She was for play. But when you have for play mamas, I suppose that your other mama or your real mother is either dead or you don't fuck with her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like she a crackhead way back. You don't know her. You know what I'm saying? You maybe met her a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? Like your grandmother raised you. You were adopted. You were a foster kid. Like, you know, those types of situations. That's the way C's came off to me about the mother situation for some reason. I don't know. Was it just me? Let me know. Comment down below. But anyway, so his mom and his stepdad and his sister come in there, and y'all already know what's going on with his sister Tiffany. From what I understand, she been fucking the homies that used to work there. She's, taking money, just basically using the shop for her own personal gain. This is what Teddy said. Because Teddy, Teddy supposedly loved the bitches and the bitches love Teddy, but I have not seen that yet, so I will not sing that. Thank you. Oh, alright. I haven't seen any bitches loving Teddy, and I haven't seen Teddy loving any bitches, okay? Like, he's so uncomfortable with Sky being there, it's ridiculous. And even though Sky is Scuttlebutt is all the fuck, I like her. I like her. I love me a chingy-eyed person. You know what I'm saying? I love slanted-eyed people. And, she's fun. She's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would definitely go get fucked up with her. Definitely. She's a fun chick. And she adds light moments to the shop. Now, we haven't seen her get pissed off yet because everybody's cool until something goes totally awry. But for now, I fucks with Sky. So, I don't understand why Teddy's so pressed. Like, she's shaking her titties at him and stuff, and he running out. And it's like, dude, you fucked her. Why you acting scared about it? Like, what is up with that? Teddy, get that curl together, bruh. Like, I don't know what's happening with you right now. Like, Sky used to be your homie, and now you trying to play her like you don't even know her. That's not even cool. Get back to C's, his mama, stepdaddy, Tiffany. The mom wants to talk, okay? Giving you straight island mama tease right now. She wants to talk to him. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to get him and his sister to talk. Because Tiffany feels like nobody asked her if she fucked such person, if she stole such money. Nobody asked her to do that. As far as she's concerned, she was there 7 days a week, getting paid minimum wage out here, scratching and surviving good times. You know what I'm saying? Hanging in a chow line. You know what I'm saying? She feels like she was giving it the best she had, okay? C's, on the other hand, feels like this bitch got me fucked up, okay? She totally brought Black Ink Crew all the way down to the gutter. And I'm like, I'm sure she had some help with that, C's, but whatever. I'm gonna leave that where it's at until further notice. But I just felt like he was so in his feelings and saying how he felt so betrayed, which I can understand and I can respect. But you were so disrespectful to your mom. And if your stepdad wasn't so old, I'm sure he would have fucked you up. Because you were so disrespectful. It's not even about the fact that you mad at your sister and right now you feel like she doesn't deserve your respect. It's about the fact that your mom is sitting there talking to you and you telling your mom, no, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Nah, y'all niggas brought her in here. This what y'all wanted from me. This what y'all got from me. I know she y'all fucking favorite. I've always been the black sheep of the family. And telling her I don't want to talk. Get out my face. And all of that shit. Now, I don't know about y'all. But let me tell you something, C's. Let me tell you something. And let me tell you something, Tiffany. Because I don't know what the fuck wrong with neither one of y'all. But I've been in this situation many a time when my sister then got way too mouthy with my mama. And every time we've been about to fight. Every time we've been about to fight. I can't deal with it. It makes my skin crawl. I have to say something. Now, shit don't happen as often as like when we was, you know, younger. Way younger, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was in high school and, you know, she was in her early 20s and shit like that, we would get into it all the time. Thank God it's not like that no more, because, Lord, I mean, two crazy people fighting is just way too fucking crazy, y'all. It's way too crazy. Nobody has time for that. And I understand, like, fighting with your siblings and shit, and sometimes feeling like they don't deserve your respect, but you don't disrespect your mama because of it. Like, that was so wrong to me. That was so wrong to me. And if I was Tiffany, I wouldn't have been mad about this whole job situation. I would have been mad at the way he was talking to my mama about the situation. Call me a bitch all you want to when mom's not in a room. You know what I'm saying? Or not so aggressively in her face. Like it's on her. You mad because you feel like the black sheep of the family. Well, nigga, you kind of do fucked up stuff and act like nobody's supposed to tell you anything about it. So maybe you should check yourself. And don't get me wrong, when you was crying in the confessional, I really felt for you. And that's when I was like, yeah, his mama probably had her favoritism. And, you know, especially since she worked a lot and he damn near helped raise his sister, like, he feels some type of way. And I'm not totally against these, but the way he talked to his mama and his stepdaddy talking, call you niggas, and that bitch fuck that. And, you know, y'all get the fuck out of my face and all that shit. That was so uncalled for. And I would have fucked you all kinds of ways up if you were my brother. They would have had to break us the fuck up. I got fucked up by a dude that day. I'd have got my ass beat by my brother. Because there's no way that I'm going to sit up there and let you talk to my mama like that. I don't give a fuck what's going on. It can go down. We can put this shit aside. If you're going to disrespect my mama, I'm going to punch you in that pussy lip. Okay? Pow, pow, pow. And that's just what it is. Duchess came in and tried to defuse the situation. He was like, nah, don't try to calm me down, bitch. And it was just crazy. And then he went in the back and Duchess went back there trying to talk to him. He was crying and shit like that. And Tiffany doing all that screaming and jumping like she was going to do some shit. And it's like, look, rat, calm the fuck down, okay? Because if you wasn't guilty, instead of saying, what about my feelings? What about me? You should have been like, bro, I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Not, you didn't ask me and all this fuck shit that you doing. Like, if you was really trying to convince somebody that you didn't do shit, you should have been saying that. Not trying to get on defensive, okay? So, in that way, I felt like he should have went off on you, but just not in front of your mom like that. You know what I'm saying? He should have been like, you know what, Tiffany, let's go in the back right quick. Mom, it's cool. It's cool. Let me talk to her alone. You know what I'm saying? That way, all that aggression wouldn't have been at your mom. But it seemed like to me you got some mommy issues anyway. So, you know, ooh, it explains a lot. So, Walt and Zenobia. who is giving me Charlotte from Old Money teas. Yes. Seymour! Seymour! They're having a baby shower. And Walt, once again, like, I'm just in awe. I mean, even though, you know, I respect the piss out of you. Okay, Serena, son? I really respect you. I do. You know what I'm saying? You seem like a really good person. And you have your really smart moments on this show. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about real life. You know what I'm saying? Photography shit be popping. I be seeing you, you know, whatever. But I'm talking about on here. On here, you have your moments where you be like the only motherfucker in the room that's speaking some type of sense. Okay? And I just want to know why you didn't make that bitch get in the... never mind. Because then people going to be mad at me. But I don't understand making a lifetime commitment for somebody that you don't love like that. That you could give a fuck about. That, you know what I'm saying? That if y'all get into an argument, you could just be like, fuck that bitch. I get the process of it. We fucked. No condom. Bitch is pregnant. Oops. I don't love you though. And I get that it happens. But look, I'm not going to beat up on you because I probably know you didn't have a whole bunch of Eddie Murphy crying nights about you being a fuck up. So I'm going to leave you alone about that, Walt. And I'm just happy that you was there for the bitch, for the baby shower, and being there and being present as a parent. That's what I'm going to say about that. Well, at this, you know, particular juncture, okay, sees Duchess mama, who is still in town with her black lip liner, coming there. And, you know, Walt is like, why is she bringing her mama? Is her daddy in the trees with a gun? What the fuck? You know, ain't nobody gonna jump you, bitch. But I understand she want to feel like there's somebody that's for her there. And I understand that. Because what her and C's at right now, she don't feel like he for her. There's no way that they could be feeling that type of bond with one another at this point. Because it's obvious that they are not. Okay, they're having relationship issues. They don't even know if they're together. This whole scene is why I fuck Kwani. Like, I for real fucks and have mad love for Kwani. She is a good person. And, yeah. You don't find that often. And like, people are horrible. And she's just really a good person. So I just really love Kwani. But anyway, Kwani takes her outside and they talk. And all I can think about is Duchess, why always with the fucking hooker heels? But anyway, they talk. And they talk about, you know, how she separated herself from everybody. She had friendships with everybody before, you know, her and C's got into a relationship. So it wasn't, you know, because she's like, I feel like everybody just stopped fucking with me when I got with C's. And it's like, no, you know, that's not what happened. And that's where I feel like she doesn't take complete responsibility sometimes for the shit that she do. And her confessionals are different from the shit she says to the person. She did agree that, you know, Kwani was being genuine. And she was crying and crying. Kwani was like, stop crying. It's all right. Like, bitch, stop crying. Like, a mama was like, bitch, stop crying. Like, everybody just kept telling her to stop crying. But you can tell that she's been going through it. And social media can be a bitch. And last season was really tough for her. So I feel like I'm going to cut Duchess some major slack right now. And it's all because I feel like she womaned up a little bit. Even though you don't see her really fully taking responsibility a lot of the time, she still, you know, took the step forward to go talk to Puma after her and Kwani talked. And, you know, she came out the bathroom finally. And I'm happy that she did that. I'm happy that her and Puma made up because she said Puma was a good friend to her. And Puma is a very sweet person. So I can see that. You know what I mean? And it pissed me off when old Pussy Lips over there was sitting up there talking about she find one way to make this shit about her. And it's like, I understand that she does do that, but in this situation, she didn't even do it. Like, Kwani came up to her, and it seemed like the occasion to be making amends with people instead of sitting in the same little bitty room with them and then acting like they're not there. Your ass just not feeling her right now, so everything she do is aggravating the fuck out you, and you just looking for a reason to make you feel good about that cheating that you do. Hold up, let's go back right quick. Y'all, when she was in the confessionals, been going through a lot. I just been going through a lot. And I'm like, bitch, you better win this Emmy, okay? You better win this Emmy for realest reality TV show, okay? And then, like, my favorite part was when she was like, she don't care that they don't like her, but they laid the foundation. She just laid the bricks. And when she said that shit, all I could think of was, bitch, where the fuck did that come from? Like, and I just started thinking of all these different ones. Like, they just washed the dishes. I dried them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just boiled the water, but I put the rice in. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying. What was the other one I said, babe? Look, they just washed the clothes. I folded them motherfuckers. Put them away. Hung them up. Like, they just swept the floor. But I mopped that bitch up. Oh shit is walking around drinking, feeling sorry for himself. And let's go there. Let's go there, oh shit. You tweeted me for the first time ever. And that's what's up. Okay? That's what's up. But you are not exempt, my love. You are not exempt. And I'm glad that by the end of this episode, you know what I'm saying, you basically came to the conclusion that I'm about to tell you. But I'm about to tell you any fucking way because the other people might not know. You walking around drinking, and first of all, I thought in New York y'all couldn't have them open containers like that. I thought y'all couldn't do that. I thought that was, you know, just some shit that we could do. I thought everybody was walking around with brown paper bags. Okay? So, aroma duh right there. And another thing. Do you want like a banner or balloons for your pity party? Do you want cake? Ice cream? Dude. Okay, here's my thing. I get it. Okay, sometimes I get very depressed. Sometimes I don't like where my life is. And I get stressed the fuck out. And it starts to weigh on my shoulders. And weigh on my body. And on how I act towards people. But at the end of the day, I will persevere. I will live the fuck on, okay? Like a Michael Jackson song, bitch. I will live on. And so I have to still act like there's going to be a next year and a next month and, you know what I'm saying, the next week. I still have to live like that. So I still have to get up and go to work. I still have to take care of my responsibilities. I still have to feed my dogs. I still have to make sure we got food in the house. I still have to clean the toilet. Like, I still have to do these things, okay? So just because I'm going through it, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean I have to stop. My motherfucking daddy died, and then the next week I had finals for my, my second to last semester in college, and I aced them hoes. Sometimes life kicks you in the fucking ass with a steel toe boot on, okay? No lube, okay? But you still have to be in this motherfucker doing what you gotta do with a boot in your ass. So Precious Paris, the first lady of G Unit, girl, down, and you're right. Not to down nobody, but when was the last? I'm not from New York. We don't give a fuck about G Unit at this point. Who? Didn't they dismember? Like, didn't everybody become somebody else? Lloyd Banks. G Unit. Like, didn't everybody like become their own entity? Didn't like 50 Cent basically tell everybody, look nigga, when it's about this money, you could die. You know what I'm saying? So, look what they did to poor Olivia. Look what they did to Olivia. Olivia was the first lady of G Unit. Look what happened to her. Getting dismissed off Love and Hip Hop. What the fuck? The only person on the show with a real talent. And look what they did to her. Turned her into a crazy little fucked up ass bitch. Okay, she thinks she's entitled to shit. I don't know what the fuck G Unit doing over there, but I don't care about it. So, this chick was going on this rant about how boss she was, and we was like, oh, alright bitch, good for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody hating on your situation. You was beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew you was going to be on television with that dress on, but I'm not mad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating at all. I was looking at your ass. Her and Duchess are having a moment where I feel like, can you bitches just start kissing or what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're in a male-dominated industry together. And it's like, I don't know if James Brown told you, but it's a man's world. I don't know if you know. Okay, they're trying to get a bill passed right now that will make it mandatory for people to pay women the same that they pay men. Right now, for every 69 cents that a woman makes doing the exact same job as a male counterpart, he makes $1.
That's some bullshit statistics.
It's not bullshit statistics, okay? Thank you.
That shit, everybody doing the same fucking amount.
You say that, but in well, that's because we work in different, you know what I'm saying, things. I'm in a union, like I work for a television station, like
most jobs ain't nobody like lowballing nobody.
That's bullshit. People are definitely lowballing people, okay?
Women.
Don't get it fucking twisted. Don't listen to him. Just because you work at McDonald's and they don't pay nobody nothing doesn't mean when you are on a $40,000 to $50,000 scale as far as how much money you get paid, that people, there's a differentiation on that level. There definitely is. On that level and higher, there is a difference in the amount of money that's being paid and the positions that are able to be given. So I don't want to hear that shit from him or nobody else, okay? Nobody else, okay? Stop it. I just can't stand people be taking opportunities to feel sorry for themselves or to, you know, try to say, woe is me. I'm tired of that shit. Get over it. So anyway, did you see this bitch had G-Unit tattooed on her titty? I'm like, bitch, when is G-Unit ever going to be permanent for anybody? For you to be getting that shit tattooed on your titty like that? Ugh. Did y'all see when Sky was smacking the piss out of everybody? That shit was too funny. That shit was real funny. I don't know why, but it was hella funny. Oh shit talks to Anya. And it talk about how he don't answer the phone. He gets ghost. She pregnant. If she would have knew it would have been like this, she would have never got pregnant for him. Am I the only one that was like, so you couldn't ask the 2 bitches before you that got pregnant for him? No. No. Like, stop blaming it all on him, Anya. Let's be real. Let's be real. How long have you even known Richard? How long have you even known Richard? You think because you sitting up here calling somebody by their real name that somehow that all of a sudden means that you really know them when you don't even know a motherfucker got a record, but you got his seed in your belly? Word? You didn't know what type of nigga he was even though he has 2 baby mamas? Really? You didn't know that? You really? You didn't see the first season? You weren't watching it? No? I was. I saw it. Like, I'm just saying, they could have known each other before that. But my whole thing is, if they knew each other before that, then you would have knew what type of nigga he was. Like, he eventually fucks up. That's why we call this nigga oh shit. Because every time he come around, it's like, oh shit. Like, something wrong. Something happened. Something's life-changing going on right now. And I just felt like this whole conversation when she pretended to tell him how, you know what, whatever, it doesn't even matter. Because he was like, he told her that he's not changing. He's almost 30 years old, okay? And he's too old to change. And I'm like, really? You're almost 30 years old, so that means you're too old to get your mind right? Really? Really? So I guess you're going to keep going to jail, keep getting hoes pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Keep drinking and getting ghosts on your family and your kids. You're going to keep not giving a fuck. So I guess that's what we do when we in our 20s. But we don't move on from that after that, right? Like, nigga, the 30s are the time to fix the shit that was going wrong in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? But he comes to that conclusion, obviously. He say you got to stop, you know, pussyfooting and be a man. And so he going to propose to your girl, Anya. And it look like we don't know whether she going to say yeah or not. He ready to settle down. And here's my thing. You may think you're ready to settle down, but I'm not sure that you really are ready to settle down. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you really ready to be there for somebody regardless of anything? Are you really ready to put aside how you feeling, no matter how pissed off or aggravated you are, in order to be there for somebody else? Are you really ready for that? In order to marry somebody, are you ready to figure, like, when you have problems or y'all don't feel like being around each other, to actually sit down and talk about it and figure out what the problem is and figure out how to fix it? Are you really ready to do that? For years? Are you really ready to do that? Ask yourself those questions and then holler at me. Anyway, because if you are, good for you. Congratulations. But if not, let's rethink this. The bitch can be just another baby mama. I know she said that she didn't sign up for that, but, bitch, you wasn't married. You fucked him. Yes, you were. You signed your name. Yes, you did. You absolutely signed your name when you let him have sex with you without a condom. And you weren't on birth control. What? Oh, alright. Anyway, so a DJ who is jokingly scared of black people comes into Black Ink to get tattooed by Duchess. And while she is doing his Haitian tattoo, sees, leaves, and gets in a car with some blurred face bitch. Really, sees? And then he like kissed her and did one of these. And I was like, oh, you like her, huh? When Duchess kick your ass out next week, I'm going to be her friend again. Because she looked like she went straight waiting to exhale on you. I'm sorry. Tosh Point is on for some reason. And somebody was doing like, you know, like a back bend and their dick was like sticking up. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, you guys. So that's basically what happened. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys. I really do. See you in my next video, which will be Thursday. Mary. Glory. Anyway, love ya. Love you, dolls. Oh yeah, before I go, the video saying that they can't be seen if they're not in Wi-Fi, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing different because I do everything the same way. But y'all know YouTube is always on some fuck shit. So it might be YouTube more than me. But if anybody knows, comment down below and tell me. But I'll try to do my own research. But anyway, you guys, like I said, love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.